Hello?
Good day or evening, everybody. Welcome to another day with Dylan. Apologies for the minor delay on this one. For some reason, the server just did not want to show for me to connect, so we had to solve that one before we got into anything else. Yesterday, my game had crashed, and as it had crashed, I guess I was flying. So when I started up today, first thing I did was flew into the side of a building because I didn't know that my character was flying. So, yeah, been one of those days to start, but that's okay. We will figure out which end is up. Yesterday I had been trying to deal with some villager mishaps. So after a stream when we were digging a lot, I decided that I was going to instead go and trade up some of the librarians. And going back and forth, of course, one needs emeralds, right? Well, that proved to be a bit of a problem, because thankfully they're back. Well, not back, but as in we have a new bunch. But every one of my weaponsmiths and toolsmiths and the two armorers who traded iron from the iron farm, like all of those guys, specifically that batch, were missing. So I had two armorers that did not trade iron ingots, and they were still here, but every one of the other ones was gone. So I have no idea why that happened, but I rearranged a couple pieces in here just in case they had been suffocating on the stairs or something. Great time! Wow, that's loud. Cool. Okay. Hi guys, welcome on in. Welcome. You're hanging out with Dylan today, if you were not already aware. And thank you very much, Tom, for bringing in your crew today. Seems that all of my alerts are functioning, which is good news. Yesterday, my Minecraft crashed twice, and then it was enough to actually, whatever happened to my computer, killed Minecraft, killed the stream I was watching, closed a couple other things. So I'm glad everybody's here, and things seem to be working. So far, so good. Maybe. We'll see. Hello. So let's pause and say hello to everybody before we get too far into things. Scroll back. So good morning, specifically Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Good morning, Tiz. Good to see you. Welcome on in, Tom. Thank you very much for coming by. And thank you for bringing your raiders. I appreciate that a lot. Let's see. Oh, got outgiven. That's good. Fox is on it. Oh, I got 100. Well, didn't expect that. All right. Maybe that's good news? Good morning, Neon. Invasion of the bots. Yes, it's all good. Good morning, Mama Bear. Good to see you guys. And everybody's dropping on in. All right. Short and sweet and to the point. So today, as the title suggests, we will be doing a little bit of villager trading, I hope, and then some digging down. So we've been digging layers off this hill because I don't like the hill, and we'll be doing some more shop filling because it's well overdue. Hey Bob, how are you? It wouldn't have been lightning as you have all the lightning rods. Yeah. Thank you very, very much for the resub, Bob. I appreciate that. Woo! I'm going to turn down my own sound. I had it jacked up for something else yesterday, and it was surprising me. Shouldn't get jump scares from my own fireworks. All right, so I'd already torn up the side of this building, so I mean, it's possible that they were like jumping off this repeatedly, but that's just dumb, because why would that bunch happen? So for those of you that were just coming in, I was lamenting a little bit that it doesn't look like it now, but all of my iron trade villagers specifically were missing. I don't know what happened. They just disappeared. So yeah, I brought up a new bunch and I moved the stairs just in case. I don't know if they had, been all trying to choose the same bed to sleep in and suffocated in the stairs. I don't know. So I moved that. I've got a few extras. Well, not a few. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think I have 4 toolsmiths. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. And I should have 3 armors, although supposedly my setup is ready for 4, but I don't know. Yeah, and of course it was the ones I needed the most. Exactly. Because what I was doing, let's just run it. Why not? What I had been doing up to this point is using my iron farm, pretty vanilla basic iron farm. I'm not even sure if that does anything. Oh, it does do something. Okay. That explains why it was a little more productive. So I had been using the iron from the iron farm to trade with the villagers to get the emeralds, right? And the reason for that was because I had been using, had been working with the librarians on the far side to try and get their trades up to snuff. Got a few of them, but yeah, I had come back to get more emeralds and discovered that. So a bit of a derailment and a bit of a hiccup, but I think we've got most of it solved for now. I still don't know why they died. I mean, with my kind of luck, it's probably something that I missed in terms of mob proofing. But I've flown around all of the roof, and it all has non-spawnable ridges, except for one spot that, like one lip around the outside here, and those have buttons on them everywhere around the outside. So I don't know where the mobs could be spawning, if there are any. Once in a blue moon, I'll see an iron golem on top of this. So I don't know why or how they're getting up there. It's really confusing me. There's a possibility of maybe they're spawning on... Let's just get up here. Maybe they're spawning on the trapdoors, because I may have put those at the wrong level. I'm not entirely sure. They shouldn't be able to when it's down this low. But, I don't know. Once in a blue moon, I see them up here. As you can see, I've got more lightning rods than I really absolutely minimum need. But every once in a while, who knows? I wonder if they could spawn on the top of that. That'd be kind of dumb. I wouldn't put it past Minecraft, though. But anyhow, so I just bred up some more. And, of course, with the iron farm, once you get past the first trade, which I did flip the stations until I got a coal trade, because I had a bunch of coal available. And then immediately went into iron. And once you've got into iron, which is the goal, the trading up from there is actually fairly easy. So, yeah, that's what we got going. A couple of other reasons I needed them back is because I wanted to put some more stuff in the Hammer Time shop, and I have no idea what these guys are going to be. I have not looked at their trades yet. Let's put that up here for now. And I was working on the librarians. Let's leave that till later. just because the librarians, I think it might be the fact that I was trying to use a mod. It's possible, because that tends to hate me when I do stuff like that, but we'll see. So in any case, that's where we're at. Now the nice part about having used, I'm trying to remember which villager one it was. I think it's inventory profiles next with the villager trading element, but the ones that actually came up with the perfect combination of exactly what one of the previous ones had are already pre-tagged. Like they already came up with the green tag for iron, which is great. So some of them may have a red tag saying I wanted you for particular gear, but I don't think so. Okay, these are the old ones because they never did trade iron, so they're still here. Where's the one that did or does? Did I? Nope, not you. I was kind of tired of having to chase them around, but not having a bell made them not want to do anything, so yeah. Is this the armor where he's new, he does trade, so I don't know what gear he's got. Protection 2? Blast 2. Respiration 2 and Protection 3. That's not horrible. For you, I'll take that one. Projectile 3, no. Your hat isn't great, your pants are meh, okay. I think that might be okay. And where's the other two? This one. Did I just talk to you? Yes, I did. Huh. Saw another one from the outside. Talked to the wrong guy, and now I can't find the first one. Where did you go? Much as I would love to have them all penned in, I don't really want to pen them in until I've got the guild hall at the back, and then I'll actually just pen them in their house. Because they're going to eventually be our villagers for the village. Why is everybody going up top? No, not that. Hey! Dude, the guy I want to talk to, stop moving. No. Pete's sake. Stop moving. Okay. You've got Fire Protection 1 and Breaking 1. Protection 2 and Aqua. Protection 2 Pants. Okay, so we're on par. 26. I think the other one was cheaper. I can't recall. It's okay. Alright. What have you got for gear? Toolsmith. You've got Unbreaking 1, Unbreaking 2. Wow, you're terrible. Sharpness 2, could be worse. See, this is the guy I want for the axes. Can't recall Sharp 2, if that's what I want. This one? What do you got? Efficiency 1. See, this would be the sword guy for now. Okay, and everybody's going to bed. How convenient. I get to wake them up. Let's see, Pixar Animation Geek Out on the board. We have one named character who appears as a baby or a toddler. Oh, well that's... Oh, Pixar, though. Pixar. Yeah, if it's Pixar film, it's gotta be, I would say, Jack from The Incredibles. If we're expanding wider, then I would say Tarzan. Okay, what do we get? It's you. Sorry. Unbreaking. You can go back to bed. What about you? You? I already talked to you. Efficiency and Smite. Okay. Uh-oh. Are we down one? Let's see. Smite. Unbreaking. No, you're not really all that interesting at all. Breaking, Smite. Didn't I just look at that one? Sharpness, efficiency, and unbreaking. Okay, so you're the axe guy. But you can go back to bed. I'll look up this one instead. Oh, you're the helmet guy. How to find you? What have we got? Efficiency 2, sharpness 1. Nah, maybe. Wow. Floaty McFloaterson. Hey. This way. Can I actually push you? Nope, apparently not. All right, what's this one? Unbreaking 2. Yick. Fortune 1 on a shovel? Why not? Okay, you're the armor guy. Okay. And that one you woke up. That's fine. Efficiency 1, efficiency 1, efficiency 2. So not a whole ton. All right. Let's go sleep so that we don't end up with fun stuff. Yellow scored on the Geek Out, so we'll flip that one. We are at 2 fictional space stations. 2 fictional space stations. I've got this one if we need to, but I'd like to see what everybody else comes up with. All right, where are we here? If I can actually get down the hole. Okay, so we've got some emeralds. Trying to decide what's more important, the armor or the books. First off, let's get rid of some of that. And we'll put this one in the offhand. Beef Stace 9 and Dutch Boy? I'm not familiar with Dutch Boy, but kind of curious about that one now. Hello, sir. Yay. Let's trade for all of your emeralds, please. And somehow I think I got less emeralds by doing that. Weird. I know what I did wrong. Yeah, I have shovels. Okay. That's what I did wrong. Somehow I marked it as green when it shouldn't be green. What's this? You're safe. Let's trade with you. Where did everybody else go? Red, I can use the green one here. What did I get? More emeralds? Okay, we're good. We're good with emeralds. Hello? No? Good green. Almost fixed on the axe. All right. Now I'm really curious. Let's go to G. Which one is it? This one? No. It's a shovel, so it's got to be a toolsmith. Hey, you. Nope. You? No. This one. Aha. Not green. Red. There we go. That'll fix that. But now we have 3 fortune shovels, which is odd, but why not? We'll just put them in a box and take them off to the shop and see what happens. They stay there, they stay there. Geostorm. Huh. That's not one I've seen before. Kind of interesting. Tycho Station from the Expanse. Yep, a good one. Gateway Station from Aliens. Okay. So we've got 4 so far. That's pretty good. We've also got, pretty sure we had Wolf 359 from Star Trek, and Babylon 5 and 4. All right. Lonely Ingot can go up here for now, as can the block of iron. Actually, let's just do the shop. Why not? So I'll just take those. So we've got shovel. Let's go see what the shovel guy wants to do. I'm just going to get that one out of the road. I know that books are probably more popular, but every time I look at the shop and there's empty slots, it feels weird. So where's the shovel guy? Nope. Hey, you. This guy? Yes. Give me all your shovels. All right. What else have we got? You are the... Nope. You're the nope. Are you the nope? You're the axe guy. I'll take those. I promise you we won't do this part for more than maybe another 15 minutes. And then we'll go harass some librarians for a while. We've got axes, we've got shovels. You the sword dude? Yes, you are. You are my sword guy. 1, 2, but they're expensive. Aw, man. Well then. Try again. Green should be just the iron trades, because then I can click any one of these guys and hit the green button and it should auto-trade all of it. Now, while that may seem cheaty, really it's the same thing as grabbing a stack of iron and sticking it in the slot over and over and over again, so it saves a bit of time. Who else is going to... There we go. Doing it this way will eat iron like crazy. So one of the disadvantages to moving the various villagers out of the castle at some point is that it will affect the rates on the iron farm just because I'm not around. Let's take 2 stacks, but I have to get rid of these things first or we'll have no space. Do I have enough space for this? Yes, okay. Let's do this again, see if they've gotten bored. Tired of me? Anybody else? Aha, I'll take that. And that one. Let's see, Vestas Station from Battletech belonged to Wolf's Dragons. Ooh, who are Wolf's Dragons? Oh. Just talk to you. How about this one? Nope. Who are Wolf's Dragons? Familiar with who Battletech is, or what Battletech is. Dude, I already showed you that. Okay, there we go. This one? Doesn't look like much is changing, but we're getting somewhere. Oops, not that. Yes, there we go. Anybody else? This one. Nope. Nobody else? Really? And I just didn't change my sword out. Or axe. You? Oh, nobody? Hey. It's almost like when it's time to go and chatter, it's time to go and chatter, and they just leave en masse. Dude. It's funny, it hits like 3:15 on the little clock on the left for the in-game time, and it goes nuts. Music. Name one musician that died. The Big Bopper? Oh shoot, and I'm thinking of the day the music died that they wrote American Pie about. I'm trying to remember who it was. Well, it looks like we've got all the emeralds that these guys are willing us to give today. Willing us to... Wow. Grammar! Grammar is not on my list today, apparently. Okay. So supposedly everybody, theoretically, should be able to give me what I'm looking for. Trade for 3 swords. There we go. It's expensive, but it worked. What else? Come on, bud. Somebody interesting? You're not the sword guy. Do you have anything interesting? Fire protection. Ugh. You know, now that I see them, look at these going, they're kind of awful, actually. Okay, let's deal with the weapons and tools guys first. Okay, you can give me all of your axes. Weapons and axes, you're good. Where's the third guy? Do you have anything to give me? Efficiency 2. No. Especially since I can get sharpness cheap. Pardon me. Let's get your helmets then, why not? One more. Emerald. Oh, you'll trade! Yay! I'll take that. Any day of the week.
Hello there. Hello there.
Hello there, Springer Shadow. Amy Winehouse, yep, and Kurt Cobain for sure. And that's depressing to start with, but we're getting there. Oh. Okay, fine. Thank you for catching the shadow, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. I do appreciate that. Oh, weird. Oh. So boop that button, as I say, if you can, and give Springer Shadow a follow. They are a streamer who frequently does some gaming, not always Minecraft, but some very interesting work. Fire protection, unbreaking. Me. I don't have enough anyways. Come on, guys. Give me something I can use. No. Alright. So they have not decided that they're going to actually let me give them weapons yet. Or weapons. Wow. Iron ingots and stuff. But the axe is all filled up. Mine is. And let's drop these off while we're waiting for them to hurry out. I'm hoping, well, actually I was going to say Aretha Franklin, I think, has passed. Now that I think about it. Pretty sure we've lost Willie Nelson. I don't remember who else. It's been a year. There you go. Anything you can have a giggle with. Exactly. It looks like last streamed was Fall Guys. Alright, you crazy mooks. Give me all your emeralds. I heard that. Nope, I already talked to you. Don't go anywhere. There are some musicians that I have thought were dead, but were not. I mean, we've lost some of the classic crooners as well, like Mel Torme and such, I think. But I know one of that batch has passed, but I can't remember which one, which is part of the problem. Because as Fantastic Sherlock Fox knows, I am terrible with names. Faces? Fantastic. With a bad name, I'll be, oh, I think I like them. And then I hear some of the music and I know whether or not I do. But that's about it. Hey Gary, how are you doing?
Hello. Hello.
It's Wednesday, so you know where we're going. Or where the plan is, anyway. So we're starting with trading up some of these villagers. And I have an incredibly terrible sense of time, so I think we may have spent longer with these guys than I promised. But I want to... While I want to get some books from the librarians, I would really like to get a few more emeralds before we do. I'm trying to get these guys to cooperate, but I think I've jumped on their trades too quickly and they don't want to. Ooh, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? I have a silly question for some of you. For those of you that eat cheese, cottage cheese, yes or no? I decided I'm a fan of cottage cheese, which is basically curds and whey, frankly. But mostly the curds part is what I like best. And I was just curious, does anybody else like that? Yes? Yes. Okay, cool. What do you do with yours? I like to put mine on like toast or what we in North America call an English muffin, which is not actually an English muffin. Sort of a soft biscuit of sorts. And my mother used to do the same thing with jam because she didn't really like the cottage cheese by itself. But oddly, she didn't dislike cottage cheese enough not to make that dish. And you'd think once you're over 18, you'd decide, you know, not your thing. But I guess she wanted the kids, like my brother and I, to eat it, so she kept eating it herself. I don't know, but probably because also some of the other alternatives in our household for getting protein as breakfast choices were not to her liking either. We did do eggs and stuff in the house, but my dad was into bodybuilding, or well, pumping iron is probably more accurate. And as a result, he was pretty quick to suggest, yeah, so if you don't want to eat cottage cheese, you know, another way to get it is a protein shake. The number of times, or number of things that he put protein shake powder into where it did not belong is rather mind-boggling. Things like, if anybody's familiar with an Eat More bar, sort of a toffee-type soft-ish, I would say toffee and chocolate mix soft bar. One of those ones, you know, when it gets too hot in the summer, it'll just sag. Anyway, we had a lovely recipe that I used to adore for homemade Eat More bars, which now I don't like because he ruined it for me by putting protein powder in the Eat More bars. Yeah. He's the kind of guy that once he realized eating 18 almonds a day, or at least 1 ounce, which had turned out to be 18 almonds in a day, would help lower cholesterol, he started putting ground almonds in things. So we actually had, or my parents still have, a coffee grinder that is exclusively used for nuts. Cottage cheese is weird because it doesn't taste like cheese, but on the right cracker with cracked pepper, yum. Cottage cheese with fruit is awesome. Yeah, it makes great salads for sure. Like a fruit salad with cottage cheese. Yummy. All right. Let's do one more round and then we'll get out of here. Hello guys, if you're interested. I mean, if you're not interested, well then we'll be out of here. No? Nobody? No takers today? They're just staring at me. Like, no, you don't want to buy from us, you just want to sell, so no, we're not interested. Okay, fine. Have it your way. Still need to clear the inventory. I like cottage cheese in, say, lasagna, but usually you buy like a dry, often ricotta-based cottage cheese, and it actually works out fairly well. I'm not really sure what the one is that we in North America call cottage cheese. Like, I'm not sure what type of cheese it is. But yes.
2, 4, 6, 8, everybody!
Everybody hydrate. All right, thank you, Gary. Thanks for the hydrate. So everybody can hydrate. We've got, you know, you've got your water, your juice, your coffee, tea, sodas, maybe. It's debatable on that one. Wobbly pops, just because they're wet, not because they're hydrating, because they're also probably balanced out by the diuretic effect. That, and in most parts of the world, although they may say it's 5 o'clock somewhere, probably not quite yet adult beverage season. Okay, so we've got a few books and a few emeralds. Let's go and see what we can do on the other side. I think I've got a few books on... What's this? That's not the book box. What's this? Random gearbox. Okay, nothing that goes in there at the moment. Let's go and see how we're doing on this far side. So at one point we had villagers disappear here as well, and it turned out they were walking off a ledge from the room full of beds, but then that was before I decided to lock them in. So I spent some time yesterday on a bunch of these, trying to speed roll them into low values, which Wasn't great, but I got most of them for a decent value. I'll be honest, I kind of cheated. So you can see where I left off there. Let's give you this one back just for convenience sake. What do you have? Yeah, nothing useful. Whatever. But I was using a mod. And really all the mod does, it's called Librarian Trade Finder. And all the mod does is, quite literally, chop the station and check the trade. And like chop the station, place a new one, and check the trade. Over and over and over and over again. I think, like some of these were actually from before, so you won't see the best numbers. And some of these ones I think were from before. But my hiccup was that I was trying to do it while I was doing two other things, because you can actually AFK these. And while doing so, you generally want enough, like at least a stack of workstations, because they pop off in all kinds of weird directions. That's what the wool was for, is to try and catch the workstations. And if your character picks them up, then of course it can cycle through. When you run it down to 0, it'll stop. Or if it finds the correct trade, it will stop. And I think getting Sweeping Edge 3 for 13, I think took me like, what'd they say? Almost 1,580. So 1,580 breaks. Now, if I had to do that manually by hand, assuming I got the same randomness, that would take a couple hours, at least, if not more. So, yeah. It seems cheaty, but on the other hand, I'm not going to be doing any, zombification and curing, so, take your choice, right? Pad Thai's yummy. Chicken triple Thai hot, man. Wow. I admire your iron gut. That's impressive. Okay, so let's see, what have we got? I'm just gonna double check the, oops, here's the overflow box. Aqua Affinity, Feather Falling, Fire Aspect Power, Silk Touch, got, that's, okay, that's all Silk Touch, it's all looting. More bookshelves. I got signs, okay, let's just take, let's put these away. Oh, Teddy, welcome on in. Welcome.
Hello there.
Villager trading and digging ahoy. Let me just take a quick pause. I'm going to head actually upstairs to sleep it off so I don't end up with phantoms. Well, that's an interesting way to show up. Welcome on in. How was your stream today? Please do tell. And we'll say hello to everybody. Okay. You guys will stand there for hours, so I'm just gonna get out of the way. Woohoo! Bringing T-Man's Raiders too, wow! Well then, I'm extra spoiled. We're gonna get a bunch of those sounds possibly popping in.
Oh, hello
I'm gonna
there.
just quickly roll back and see who I missed saying hello to. Let's see, blah 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 blah. We're talking about Pad Thai. Alright. Yep, so definitely good morning to Teddy. And if you're hanging out there, or by proxy, good morning to or good day to T-Man as well. Please do, as I said, let us know what you were up to. And I think that's everybody. Oh, hey, Terrier Darts, I saw you slip in there. Alrighty. Yeah. I still have to do something with that drop and see what happens. But it's not my drop, so, as in I didn't build it or control it via my bot, so I'm not particularly sure how to link that into Other, and I think I'll just probably have to figure out how to scrape chat for it. Anyways, one of those to-do elements that will be... We've talked a little bit in the past about the now and the not now list. It's important enough to get on the not now list, but whenever not now becomes now is something I cannot answer because I do not know. And no, that's not a but-tis kind of thing. Okay, let's see, how many spots do I have? So I've got 9 left in there. What's useful? Let's take these, 2, 3. What do people actually want? Let's go with this because the pickaxes I saw were pretty terrible. Looting can be a good one. It's not on the swords I've got. Hello, sir. You're not really supposed to be in here, you know? Alright, let's fit more space. What other randomness could I put in there? Sure, we probably have too many of those at the shop anyway, but we can always fill it out. Mending everybody wants. I think I'll have to take some of those. And that's about it. Alright. So let's see, what can I get from mending guy? Where did you hide? I put signs on and I still can't find them. You know, that's pretty bad. Mending and infinity. Okay, you. Mending for 12? I'll take that. Right. So my inventory is full, which means that it's off to the shop. And I probably should take with me the other box just so we can drop off whatever we've got traded so far. Ah, well, we're on the roof. Okay. Quick inspection. Ho, ho, ho! What is this? Alright, so there's 2 spawnable spots right there. That could get me a zombie. Not so keen on that. Oops. Wrong way, wrong order. Can't fly with buttons. Buttons don't let you fly. Oh, and it should have been oak. Oh well. Do I have any oak ones? Yes, I have oak buttons. I have plenty of buttons. So that's 1 there, and then 2 on the other side. It's a find. It's not an ideal find, but it's a find. I've been wondering what's been killing my villagers. And maybe there's spawns coming off that corner? Shouldn't, but you never know. Okay. Any other spaces on this edge I missed? Okay, that looks like a no. We should be okay, hopefully. Now there's probably a spot over here I missed. I don't have the right color button. I should have put fences over there. But I don't think if something spawned over here that it should be able to harass the villagers over there, so I'll just not worry about it for the moment. So we have things to do. Things to do, places to go, people to see. Alright. I could bring the chicken to the spawn, but I'll do that another day. Stretch it out. Okay. Wow, that sounds really weird with the portal sound. Alright, so a numbers game has been triggered, which is the smaller numbers there can be used in addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division in any order you choose. Each number of the smaller ones can only be used once, and your target goal to reach is 936. For the first 30 seconds, all chatter gets squashed and except for emotes, and then we get back into it and saying, "Did you get up with an answer?" Although apparently mods are exempt, so apologies for that one. It can confuse people. Alright, so we're off to the shop. And I just realized what that other shop looks like. Wow. Takes me long enough sometimes. Alright, so no sales, which is fine. These are... what did I put on this floor? Armor? Okay. So these would be where the pants belong. Probably, oh, yeah. Protection 2. You know... what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an extra. Okay, fine. So after I do the books, I'm going to come mess with that. Armor was upstairs, or sorry, tools were upstairs. Trying to get the numbers while you're on a call. Good luck with that. I'm not very good at the numbers game. Okay, let's see if we have any open slots. Get that out of the way so I can see what's going on. Mending. Oh, ooh, I'm surprised. Feather falling 4. Do I not have one of those? Oh, oops. Looting, silk touch, feather falling 4. That one can go over here. Fortune 3. Thought I had more than that. Must have put it in the box. 1. 1. Okay. Fortune 3 is this one. There. Stop giving me books that aren't what I want. What's this one? That's knockback 2. Okay, Fortune 3, go in there. No. I need another one from this box. That's full. Flame, Respo 3, Silk Touch. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've got Silk Touch around here somewhere. Nope. There. And another one there. What is this? Looting. We'll get that out of the way. Looting. No, not that one. This one. And that one. Knockback 2. Stay out of the way. I have knockback, don't I? Somewhere? I do. Okay, 1 knockback book. Go over here, please. Knockback 2 and mending. I've already got spaces for, so it's gonna be a little confusing because nothing gets sorted correctly around here. Ouch. Okay, what I think it might actually be smarter for me to do is just grab another shulker, put all the books in my inventory in there, and then we pick out what we want. The knockback and mending. Okay. Got those. They're full. Feather falling, Respo, Silk Touch. I think I've got Silk Touch. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That makes it easier. Done. Somebody wants that, probably. Somebody else wants that, probably. Did I have a looting box? I don't think I did. Or did I? Nope. So let's sort that one. They make no sense in here, but that's okay. Ah! Caps lock. Looting 3. I think that better be looting 3. Oh, oh. Yeah, that's not what I want at all. This one. Are you looting? Yes, you're looting 3. Okay. This one I know is looting 3 because that's what I loaded. But now I have to check the other 2, which is a bit of a pain because I did it dumb. Okay, let's go this way. Where are you? 3, 3. Okay, so this one and this one. Now those 2 are not, right? Yes. Okay. So far, so good. What's in here? Okay, we got too much knockback too. Let's move those ones because we're done with that. Okay. Oh, another one. Feather Falling 4 is full, so let's pull that one out. Falling 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got looting 3 we're done with. 4 big is very tough. Huh? Oh, 920 or 925. Yeah, 4 big numbers are very tough. Oh, what's your closest? You, Terry Dart says 950 or 925. So 925 is closer. We're done with looting 3. Done with this one. Done with that one. Done with this. One, 2, 3, 4, right? And I had weird stuff like power and things hiding in here. This one, and that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So then we're going to do something a little different. So going to be my catch-all, sorry. Which is not great because you can't see what they are by just hovering over them. It would be nice, but no. Alright, so let me just check a couple. We've got Mending, yes. We've got Feather Falling 4. Yes. This was a little easier last season when I had an entire box full. Infinity, yes. Fortune 3, yes. And this side of the room, Flame, yes. Knockback 2, yes.
Hello.
Thank you very much. Crispo 3. Soaked Touch. And what's the last one we've got? Looting 3, okay. Now we need things like Unbreaking and such, which is one that I don't have on the villagers yet. Okay, so this is excess books. Sort that. Oh, well, that's useless then. I thought, yeah, this will make plenty of sense. We'll just put all the books in the other box. Well, not so effective. Book or box of books? Sure. And I will do it that way. Come on. There we go. There's one of those slots, because I've locked them, I couldn't just shift click out of. Let's put that up there. Okay, so all the books, the old ones are there. And this one. That one. Now we just have the gear to get rid of for now, and then we can head out. Hello, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Caring with Colors. Been a while. Glad to see you back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. I can't count today. Swords. So they'll have a mix and match collection of swords, or whatever suits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an empty box. That's an empty box. Shame on me for those. Let's do this. And that. It's a kind of a tacky way of doing things, but I don't like empty chests. It actually bugs me. There's no particular sorting method here. I'm just looking at what's got stuff in it and what doesn't. Okay, 1, 2, 3. But do we have at least one row in everybody? Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay. There. That's fine. It'll do. Okay. This one, axes. Ooh, see? You look and you might find. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8. Let's put them in here. Oh, can't be doing that. So when I did this earlier on, I was looking at actually having, like it was easier to tote because there was a full crate of everything, but I never actually got enough done to have a full crate of everything, if that makes any sense. Okay, so that's that one. Shovels. I know I haven't got the picks figured out yet. Let's take these 3. Those 3. Well, those 9, sorry. There we go. Level it all off. Wow. Not bad, Gary. Way too much countdown. Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. Okay, we're gonna end that countdown. At least we have a sound for it now. Kind of a cheesy sound, but it works. Let's take, why not do 10? We'll take these 10 and we'll throw them over here. Okay, so that one's done. This should be empty, yes. That one's empty, this one's empty. This is just the disorganized pile for the picks, which I need to see to? Yeah, need more picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are these all? Efficiency 3? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody said, you know, it takes 3 diamonds and she's only charging 1, therefore I might as well buy a whole bunch of them and combine them because it's cheaper. You know? It happens. Okay, so that'll work. So we definitely need to do picks, big time, because I don't have enough to do every slot. So yeah, picks are on this menu. Power and unbreaking. Okay. Well, shame on me. What's this? Yes. Apparently picks and bows. What do I have on this end? I'm gonna say, what do we got left? Hose and shields. Right? Yes. Oh, and random books. Okay. That's fine, I guess. None of these are enchanted because I'm leaving that up to the purchasers. Not a bad haul for not checking everything. And that one. Kind of a dumb organization, but it worked. Okay, so we have 1 box of overstock on ultra overstock on books. This is just kind of assorted stuff. So then we needed scratch on this. Where's my paper pad? Java notes. Ouch, sorry. We said picks is the big one. And bows. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Because picks, bows, and, you know, clearly books, but we'll get there. All right. So we can go back and trade some more, or we can dig. And we'll decide on the way. Oh, well, I left the precious box at home. Okay, well, let's not die on the way out then. I'm just gonna check on the chicken. Something actually happened. Wow. It's only as stacked because it just made the boxes look full. And free chicken, whatever. Alright. There are lots of cool shops around here. I like hanging out in the shopping district. It feels neat. Kind of eerie though when you're the only one on the server. Just, it's like such a vibrant community with nobody in it. But it's not always like that. So, I mean, sometimes we have quite a lot of people hanging out on the server. And we do our best not to cross each other's paths. Oh good, okay, no mail. Fox has mail, but I don't have any mail, which is good. Alright, time to go home. Ow. That effort, I probably should have just gone up the stairs. Back we go. Let's see. Disney Animation, 2 main characters who have siblings. Main characters who have siblings. Well, depending on your point of view, I mean, any of the Incredibles. Or I shouldn't say any of the Incredibles. Jack had siblings, but he's not exactly a main character, at least not in the first one. Odd when I think about it, actually. There's quite a lot in Disney that don't have siblings. Oh yes, Sophie, Elsa and Anna, for sure.
Oh, hello there! Hello there!
But thank you very much for that. Lucky, welcome on in. Good to see you. Any day you're willing to drop in is a great day for everybody. Any day everybody is. I don't think Tangled did, but Brave certainly did. So that was Merida from Brave. Okay, this one. Boxo books. Let's just throw that in here for now. That's my toolbox. Empty shulkers. We can get them later if we need them. And I said we needed picks, right? Let's go find the best pick guy. Okay, you are not them. It's a tool. It's a tool, not a weapon, as much as I may use it as such. Unbreaking 1. It's okay. We've got efficiency 1. People would probably want them to be both. Efficiency 1, unbreaking 1, right? Yes. You, sir. Unbreaking 2. Okay, so you're the best for that. Pardon me. Let's see, we can get a bunch of those. 3. You only let me have 3 at a time. Okay. Some people prefer efficiency over unbreaking, so where's the best efficiency guy? Unbreaking, nope. This one. Efficiency 1. Seriously? Okay, hang on a sec. So we've got unbreaking 2, efficiency 1, unbreaking 1. Well then, I guess we've got efficiency 1 guy. I don't really like it, but it's picks. Yeah, I'll take your red, but let's see if we can get the guy that has the unbreaking 2 to let me have some more. 3 more. There we go. Oh, you need to work. Stock up, please. Ready? Nope. Nope, you're not the one I need. You're not the guy. Unfortunately, unlike John Travolta said, you are not the one that I want. La la la. Okay. So given that you're busy, let's go see what the Fletcher has. Excuse me? Hello, stick guy. What do you got? Power 2 unbreaking 1. Ooh, what's this? Power 2. Yes, no wonder you're better. Take that. Only get 2 for that? Aw. Really? These? I'm nice, can I have some more? Nope. Feathers! I forgot about that. Okay. We know what we're doing with our feather box. I had too many feathers. Now I know what I'm doing with the feather box. Lots, please. Okay, let's see. Can I sucker you into giving me lots of feathers, or lots of emeralds for feathers? I like that. Hello, Poodle Pirate. How are you today?
Welcome.
How are you doing? Oh, there's the other one. So, where'd you go? Yay, I can handle that. How many feathers do you guys need for this anyways? 24, okay. I think we're done that. Are you the one that gives me better bows? Not really, no. Where is... Nope, you're not the guy. Where do you go? This one? Nope. I need this guy? Yes. You're the one. Oh, nope. You're the efficiency guy. I don't want you. Sorry. How about this one? You're the shovel guy. Nope, that's not it. 1, 2, is it this one? Yes, I want those. Please and thank you. Not ideal, but it works. All right. Now, will they give me what I'm looking for in terms of emeralds? Hour and a minute, not bad. You did pretty good. So you still haven't gotten blackout in under an hour. Well, could be worse. Could be worse. I mean, mine, I'll be honest, the last time I played bingo was quite a while ago, and I think I took an hour and 20 minutes. And that was on the old bingo. You guys aren't sold out, and I want your emeralds. I don't care what time of day it is. Knowing you will not renew today. Okay, come back here. Wake you up. Nope. Wake you up. Nope. Great. Wake you up. Everybody's like, no, I'm sold out. Just so you can leave me alone, I'll sleep. Systematic waking you up, right? That'd be like using a pager or, you know, being the poor on-call person. It's like, gotta wake you up in the middle of the night for something you don't want to do. Clearly. All right. You are the axe guy. We were doing okay on axes. What's this one? Nope. All right, you're not the one I want anyways. This guy. Hello. Yes, you are the one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. So we got a few more axes, a couple more bows. Let's see. Yep. I'm going to sleep this off. And instead of putzing around with these guys, I'm going to drop it off in a bin that we can drop off later. And we're going to go peel down a little bit more of the land. But as you can see, there's a lot of generic grindy stuff to be done. I don't know if I'm going to get to it today. I've got a bunch of offline stuff I need to get done. but hopefully we'll have some sort of plan for tomorrow. Okay. Now that you guys are up, can I possibly harass you anymore? Nope, apparently not. Alright, then let's put this away for now. Iron blocks. Iron items, put that over there. Let's block that up. Precious box it. This one. That's the one I needed because it's got the lime wool in it. Get that back out. You belong with the books. Oops. Got the space. Let's just put these in here for now. Blank books. That always goes away. Oh, maybe I don't have the space. Let's see what we got. Okay. These need to come out because they are all full. So we've got dirt and grass. Sort. And oh, that one's not quite full. All right, signs can go away for now. Actually, do I need them? What's in here? Oh, okay. Let's put signs in the toolbox. Makes it easier. That's probably why I had the toolbox open. All right. Grab an extra pick. Yeah. We're good? We're good. All right, so I need extra shulker box. Okay, that's fine up there. This is empty. It's the toolbox. Oink. You go back over here. I'm missing something, and I don't know what it is that I'm missing. That's okay. Do we have... I don't have empty shulkers kicking around, so I'm going to need to make some more. This one. I'm never ready for things, you know? Let's just make 27 and call it a day. We'll put them elsewhere. Yes, I know. Put those away. Oh, wrong one. This box. Those away. And that's it. Alright. How many can we fit in here? Empty. That's empty. Let's put business stuff on this side. Okay, that's good enough. All right. There. Okay. This one can get back down here. Let's get back to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's everything. Do I have a spare shovel? I do indeed. Do I have a spare shovel in good condition? Ooh, ow. That one's got to get fixed. All right. Fastest bingo is 24 minutes. I'm assuming you meant Poodle Pout. I saw that the other day, and were you meaning a single line, or were you meaning... I'm pretty sure you didn't mean a blackout card. Or if you did, that it wasn't yours, and I thought you were only talking about your bingos. One line? Okay. What sorts of stuff have you been getting on your cards? I sometimes have been multitasking and not always paying attention, so the one blurs into the next. Because I know that some choose a card that's just doable, and some just fight through whatever card they've got. Personally, I'm all for choosing a card within reason. I mean, if you're getting, you know, sub half hour as blackouts kind of thing, then choosing a card kind of annoys me. But if one's looking at, you know, simply trying to complete in, say, an hour or an hour and a half, well, maybe not an hour and a half, but an hour and 15, something like that, then I don't really have a problem with people picking a card, because the idea, as we've talked about, at least here, is to have fun with it. Don't do cards with slime. Okay. Yeah, because that's a really time-dependent one. Your goal is blackout in less than an hour. Ooh, okay. I'm assuming that's the newest sort of 1.20 version bingo, right? It still has the smaller biomes. The one that we've been seeing Dadcraft playing, if I'm correct. I'm not aware at the moment, off the top of my head, what version people like Bruno are playing, or Sliced Lime. I know they've been playing bingo a lot, and I just haven't been paying attention. I know Genfire has been doing a fair bit of bingo as well. Let's get those out of the way. Current version? Okay, cool. Well, that's good then. Some of the kinds of things that people would have skipped in the 1.16 version, if they're still there, they're still skippable. But my thing would I'd probably get scanned most on things to do with lush caves. Just because I don't tend to find them all that easily, but I'm not really sure because I haven't actually tried. I'll be honest, part of the reason I stopped playing bingo was actually not just that I was bad at it, but also that it wasn't as much fun for me as I thought it was going to be when I started playing. So I'll have to give it a go again and see if the later version, like based on the different version of the game, feels any more preferable. Okay, we're just outside the range of the beacon. Yeah, but I will have to give it a go again at some point. I will say it's definitely one that I have to be in the right headspace for, just because the anxiety level of them causes me to make stupid mistakes right from the get-go. The one that blows my mind is how people can do blind bingo. That one I would find very, very frustrating because I'm not methodical enough, and my distraction factor would be too high. No. Ooh, pumpkins! Oh, don't need them. Okay. And then later on in the game, ooh, eggs! Oh, well, needed that probably about 20 minutes ago. Too late. So I wouldn't... And the other thing is, I'd probably be trading for all kinds of things with villagers and stuff, wasting my time doing that and finding out that we needed absolutely nothing that any villager could provide. You know, like those sorts of things that just wouldn't work for me. But I mean, some people really get a kick out of it, and others really get a kick out of watching that. So more power to them if that's their thing. All right, let's pull off some of this side now. So the aim for taking these down is that I want to be able to build fairly, I shouldn't say fairly large, but large by comparison to some of the buildings we've seen so far. Guild halls for some of the professions. So for example, we're going to have a bigger space for the armorers to work and so on. Which is going to be interesting because it means I'm going to need to AFK at the iron farm at some point, just because not being in the castle means that I won't actually have enough sort of just luck production from the farm. But better than kicking the pants, and oops, there we go. Oh, there's some, oh, I was gonna say there's a micro cable. No, it's stuff I did. Anyway, so I want to build different ones, and so I'm not great at building on hills, so I like to flatten out the top part first. I know we're on... Actually, I don't know. We're on 124, and I know down there, it's approximately 120, possibly 119, and it's the majority of this area is at that level. And as nice as it would be to have everything down that far, looking at peeling it down evenly is a bit ridiculous. The place starts looking like Flat World. So we'll see how far we get, because I may get to the point where I've got part of it down as low as I like, and then we'll see if we just cheese out the terraforming to bring the unused portion back up again. Here we go. Yeah, but those that can build on hills, as Groova says, don't trust them. I do trust them. I just envy their ability to do so. Well, I should say, technically everybody can build on hills. I mean, build on hills and make it look good. That's the key. As DC was kind of bringing up last night, yeah, you'll find I do a very linear teardown because back and forth makes me feel awful, like, you know, motion sick nauseous. And I've tried all sorts of angles on the screen, you know, moving it 2 or 3 degrees at a time, and it still seems to be rough. So I'm not sure why that sort of motion makes me feel rough, but yeah, it certainly does. So I did have to sit out a lot of Dadcraft's press for a shulker full of I think it was, I can't remember if it was diamonds or diamond ore, but anyways, he needed a whole heck of a lot, and I had to sit out a few of those streams, which was, you know, kind of too bad. I tried to sit in with Fantastic Shock Fox for a while, just listen to the stream and then do chat only. Unfortunately, that, depending on where we were sitting, sometimes that worked, sometimes it didn't. A lot of the time on mobile, it actually doesn't give me points if I don't have a visual going. So the chat only setting on the mobile app is kind of stupid, because even though you're going to be interactive in chat, it doesn't give you any watch time points at all. And that's kind of annoying. I mean, part of the tip-off was that I wasn't getting any of the bonuses. Even people I was actually subscribed to, I wasn't seeing my points go up. So, yeah. That became a bit of a, well, you might as well just not be there, then you don't miss out on it on pieces. But at least this year, I know I'm tearing down a lot, and disappointingly don't have pixel art to show for it. But I think I've done the pixel art for this one. I'm actually still thinking on the Alice in Wonderland idea that I'd had last week. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do 3D characters for everything, but I might try and see if I can do at least flat pixel art. And this time my question for myself is whether or not I'll do it on the ground with carpets like I did last time, or whether or not I would do it with, like, go vertical wall and just do 2D vertical pixel art out of blocks of wool, or similar. Now, being honest, I've never actually used anything other than wool, just because it became too many color options. But who knows? Who knows? You know, there's possibilities there, but that's one that's definitely got my interest. Hi, Iron Knight! How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. I see that your conversation has been tagged as first-time chatter. I'm pleased to meet you, and curious to know what it is that caught your eye and brought you in. Always pleasant to meet a new face. So, I'm a Minecraft streamer, and for those of you who don't know me very well, I stream, that might be out of date, but I stream like Minecraft mostly, Lego the odd time here and there, and sometimes when I need a sanity break, you'll get another game. Not first-person shooter style or anything like that. I tend to play incredibly conservatively, so even in games where there is death to be had, I tend to try not to. So yeah, like Minecraft, I'll sleep away the night when I can, or I have yet to meet a warden face-to-face voluntarily. What I mean is I've yet to actually choose to go meet a warden. never actually been down deep enough to see one. So yeah, that level of chicken. But we've done a little bit of Valheim in ultra casual mode and so on. Actually, it was near casual, I suppose. Oh, you've seen a few streams just first time chatting. Well, thank you very much for returning. I do appreciate it. I'm glad that this form of chill seems to work for you. And you've seen some of my derps and some of my highs and lows. So the project that this year's based on is themed. We're calling it Foxbury. There's a lot of layers to that pun, but it's inspired by a mystery novel series set in Shrewsbury, England. So then it's inspired by Shrewsbury, England. And I was being quite picky about historical references and semi-accuracy and yada, yada, yada. And I still like to try and be realistic when I can, but it's not a be-all and end-all for me anymore. So Foxbury is the name because it's fake Shrewsbury. So we based off the French word faux, and then referencing to loosely to a comic most of you have probably never heard of, a webcomic called Foxpaws. But basically, they were making a bad pun out of the fact that it was a faux pas, F-A-U-X, and then the rest of the comic was populated with anthropomorphic animals. So, well, actually, they weren't anthropomorphic, if I remember correctly. They just could talk at a farmyard. And so I stole the pronunciation of fox from there. But, yeah, so this one is set based on the Brother Cadfael Chronicles, of which there are officially 20 books, but really I think there's 21. And then there's, like different other authors have written companion books to that. And the author of the series, who went at the time by L.S. Peters, also known as Edith Pargeter. Oh, guess what I left behind? Huh. Okay, well, that's problematic. Yeah. At the time, Edith was also writing other novels that fit into that time period. So she's got a bunch of them, but the other ones, they're kind of odd in that every single one of them, I shouldn't say tells you how it ends, but I'll tell you that it's a depressing story. It's like, why would you tell your audience in advance that it's a depressing story? I just don't get that. It just does not compute. I sometimes wonder if some of the welcomes, I appreciate them very, very much. So thank you to everybody who's been helping out there. I also sometimes wonder if some of the welcomes are a little bit of an extension of once bitten, thrice shy. And we've seen people in our community have some struggles with appropriately welcoming new visitors and accidentally making mistakes on those fronts. And it seems like none of us want anybody to feel the cold shoulder with regards to their attendance. Okay, let's see. Looks like Geek Out here is 2 historical pirates. We've got... Oh no, that's fine. This is actually Java. This is the Java-based Minecraft. And one of the reasons I love Java is because I can use a bunch of quality of life mods, in essence, to do what I want. But things like maps or inventory management or whatever. Now, there are plenty of people, I shouldn't say plenty, there are several people who are working on great mods, except in the Bedrock world, known as add-ons. And really, they're add-ons, quite literally. They will get you some of the features that I like to use quality of life mods on Java for. So if you do end up preferring Bedrock, or if your availability to play is all Bedrock based, or you like to move between physical platforms, then Bedrock may be your thing. But then you'd want to check out people such as Foxy No Tail or Mad Hatter, and they've got some great add-ons for things. And Bonnie was a female pirate. She was fantastic, for sure. And so then I think Blackbeard was Edward Teach. And kept thinking, there's a few other silly ones that get referenced. His Captain Kidd did exist, even though people sing funny songs about him. Part of the reason we know actually about some of these pirates is partially because of the songs about them. And the reason I say that is that, here's your historical tidbit, but quite a large number of the people who would be, I guess, around to tell about Teach or any other pirate kid, etc., were the ones that were most likely not well off enough to be literate, as in they came from a class where you would not have gotten education in writing. Therefore, it's easier to be able to keep your story straight when you're singing a song or reciting a poem. Yeah, I wish this was my world, but as you can see from the top right corner, I'm playing on a multiplayer server, which is for people who support Dadcraft73 through Patreon, pardon me. It's for all of his patrons there. And if you guys are unfamiliar with Dadcraft, do check out his other work. He streams on Twitch 4 days a week and has YouTube videos as well. But a very great community. It's all family friendly, but not saccharine family friendly. Like, we can be acidic just as much as anybody else can. I'm usually not. If anything, I'm more self-deprecating. But Dadcraft's community has its excitement moments. So just because they're family friendly doesn't mean they're tame. But definitely worth checking. No, actually, you have no problem with the command, Fox. That was one of those on the list to-dos that somehow became a not now. And it just, if you can help me remember to do it, then it'll become a now. We'll have one for tomorrow. Yeah, there's a good-sized stream team that like to stream. They don't all have to stream from Dadcraft servers, although the vast majority of them do. We have several actually sitting in chat right now, which is kind of a pleasure. Yes, I did. Yep. No, I rated Gutty and was talking. He was asking me a fair bit about Shrewsbury, as we were calling it at the time, because I was trying to be somewhat historically accurate, like to the point of a Google map with these red blocks somewhat referencing actual roads in potentially medieval Shrewsbury. Before I decided that, yeah, that was a little bit overkill. So I would not be surprised. And in contrast to Gutty, this is a very juvenile build. And we're also very much behind in terms of amounts of stuff. If you guys have the chance, do check out Gutty as well, because definitely a good streamer. When we can, we do raid them, but we like to spread our spread our numbers around when we can to help some of the smaller streamers. So occasionally, we'll take a look at things, and then if we end up with how do I call it? If we end up coming across 2 or more streamers that are all streaming Minecraft at the same time that we would love to raid, sometimes I'll just ask who people want to see, or I'll just pick one based on numbers and say, oh, well, okay, so-and-so's been up for less time, they're likely to stick around, or so-and-so's got, half as many viewers as this other person, so we may go to the smaller one just to avoid having all of our chatters end up in a big abyss of just lurking, because the streamer's just too busy and the chat's just too busy. Ooh, well, that's going to be a tough one. If Bob's intending to, and I missed that, then definitely going to strongly consider that. We'll put it up for vote at the end, I think, because that would be a very good target, as he's on the stream team. And I believe he's playing on the Bedrock server, so that'd be a great combination. We do occasionally get streams from outside, or raids from outside this one. I think Gutty used to raid me when he had the time. We don't always match up anymore because he's usually after me, or simultaneously, which doesn't help either. But we've also had raids from or raided into people from the Truly Bedrock server community. And they're on a bit of a winter offshoot kind of hiatus at the moment, just because some of them just needed a break. And so sometimes we tend to raid into Maribel Jade, so that's another one that we give some support to. And part of the reason I follow that one is because she does both. Well, I love her cosplay stuff, but she does mostly Minecraft with a good-sized dose of Lego involved. And in some of her Lego interests, she and I can be similar, so it's great. Yeah, but I love the Dadcraft community, which is part of why I chose to be part of his servers. And initially, I wasn't a streamer, but I've been doing this for, geez, what, 2 years now, I guess, maybe? I actually haven't really paid much attention. The time comes, the time goes, and we're still here, right? So, yeah. And I was mentioning that last season there might be a bit of a deja vu if you'd been here before. Last season my theme was mystery books in general, so rather than focusing on one particular series. Whatever. And so we had actually built, where is it here? References. This one. Okay. So last season, my reference to this particular mystery series was to do a carpet art, 150 by 150, which I had to tear down several layers to get a flat spot big enough. And it came out to be that. You can see a little bit of the green border around the edge, and that's because that was actually the Minecraft land, but the rest of it is 150 by 150. And that's our main character from this season. He was a crusader who then got sick and tired of all of that and was coming home and became a monk instead, who was skilled in using herbs for healing. He didn't want to kill anybody anymore. Although, I mean, there are times he had to defend himself, which was kind of nice. I forgot I'd had that one. Forgot I actually had the schedule command. See, Fox is on top of things. So I'm not intending to do more carpet art this year, but I mean, I could always fill things in if I really wanted to. There are plenty of characters from that series that would work pretty well in this scenario. Alrighty. Oh, whoops. Nope. That's not what I want to do. Pull this all out and put in just the stuff that stacks. And then this one be just the stuff that matches. Alright, let's put these just back where they belong. So yeah, if you have not played Minecraft, you can clearly see that there are plenty of communities out here who are not just all full of kids. And I appreciate that very much because, I appreciate that very much because some communities, I mean, they're fine, full of, say, college age or so streamers, but there's a good number of them that can get a little wild and crazy. That's just not my style. Perfect. Thanks, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. I appreciate that. Oh, dripstone. Nice. Which may imply we're not that far from lava. Spelled right. That's okay. I got the hint. I got the point. Yeah. A prediction with chicken eggs. Sure. No problem. So for those of you who aren't familiar with that prediction, thank you very much, Toby. I appreciate that. So what this one is we start quite literally a prediction. As soon as I get in here, platforms, predictions. Let's go with the fun one. All right. So we've got a prediction up on screen, and you guys can predict with your points how much. Wow. And eggs are a 1 in 8 chance. 1 in 8? Yeah, 1 in 8 chance in Minecraft to be able to produce a chicken. Okay, so we toss up to 5 eggs, one at a time, to see whether or not any of them will produce a chicken for us. It sounds kind of corny, but I mean, it's in a way, it's kind of like some streamers do Minecraft have been doing predictions based on ores again versus Fortune 3, and is it going to be an even outcome or an odd outcome? I just figured I had a chicken cooker that was being incredibly productive with tons and tons of eggs, so we'll just do eggs. Why not? Let's be a little different. There was one streamer I watched actually that did do the same sort of thing, and it fared fairly well, so I figured I would borrow it. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry to hear that. Wonder why. Could it be a mobile thing? I know sometimes mobile devices have problems. Okay, so given that, let's see. Yes to this. Okay, then I'm going to bounce that one, because if you're not able to predict and you're the one that asked for the whole prediction thing to happen, then I'm going to bounce the request on that one. No point in spending points on something that you can't predict in and take part in. We'll leave it up there for everybody else, and then once done, we'll toss our eggs and see how we do. Filling out some of the other ones. Ah, that's too bad. It could be, yeah, okay, so you can vote in polls. Yeah, and that's what I was expecting. The prediction isn't, well, I can see how some countries might interpret it as gambling. I mean, I choose to, it's one of those random chance kinds of things, or could be, so I can understand why they wouldn't. And I mean, as far as I understand it, in some of the countries that do have a sort of stance on anti-gambling, as far as I understand it, some of it is they don't mind the concept of the prediction guess or something like similar, but if there's an award for it, there you go. Yeah, so if there's an award for it, then they don't support it. If it was simply a poll to see what people thought, regardless of an outcome, then that's perfectly okay, because there's nothing spent free or otherwise, and there's nothing gained free or otherwise, which is interesting because that also prevents people from taking part in raffles, which I'm not a giveaways person on this channel, but I can understand for some channels that do. It's kind of disappointing that they don't have the opportunity to have as wide an audience as they'd like. It's a tough way, because there's, some people think it's all lighthearted and just for fun and stuff, but some people really do have an addictive personality. Even something like this, the egg guessing, something which may seem cheesy and lame and probably wouldn't suck anybody in for more than 5 minutes max. Some people can get really hooked on that, which is odd to me, that they can get hooked on things that quickly or that simply, but some really do. And there's occasionally, I used to know somebody that was like that with scratch tickets. And they didn't even have the excuse that it was a game. It was I don't have a scratch ticket and I have spare money in my wallet, so, or well, not necessarily spare money. I have cash in my wallet, therefore I'm going to go buy a scratch ticket. Right? And this particular person I knew would actually, buy a scratch ticket, go scratch it. Why? Jeez, well, that's not fun. Okay, well, now I know what's down here, sort of. Thankfully, it's not mobs. Okay, there'll be a hole there. Make it just a little more obvious. Yeah. That caught my attention pretty good. Yes. Well, you're totally right, Tiz. Yes, so many redeems. I know. I was trying a bunch of different things, and just to see what took off and what didn't. Every once in a while, I think, oh, I'm going to get rid of a particular one, and Murphy's Law, 2 or 3 people use it in a week. It's like, really? But the funny part is I only have about half the redeems in some of the channels I watch. See? There's another one. All right, so that's one we can do. And that particular one, if I remember correctly, is a would you rather. And I will be perfectly upfront that part of the reason that one doesn't get pulled, but I've kept it, is I'm actually a fan of the Harry Potter world. Okay? Going to be a little more specific on that one. A fan of the Harry Potter world, but there we go. But I am fully aware that not everybody agrees with the author. Okay, we'll just put that out there. Okay, would you rather? I'm going to change the text so you guys can see. That. Ooh, jeepers creepers. Okay, fine. I have to hand type it. Or oops. If I can spell, you guys will get this faster. Alrighty. Now, the only kicker is that that one ends up in behind the prediction. So let me just drop it down a little bit. And maybe up. I think this will work. There we go. Let's pop it over just a little bit more. Apologies for the overlap. Okay, so the question is, would you rather travel by the night bus or travel by flu powder? If you're not familiar with if you're not familiar with the Harry Potter world, the night bus is a rather erratic, speed-driven bus for wizards to get places. I believe it's driven by a guy named Ernie. Oh no, sorry, Ernie was the conductor. Yeah, the night bus is definitely an experience. But at least it's more likely to get you going where you need to go, whereas flu powder seems a little sketchy to me. So flu powder is quite literally, you travel once again by speed, but this time it's magically through the network of interconnected fireplaces. I actually vaguely what would happen, or wonder what would happen if one of the characters was not necessarily allergic to flu powder, but maybe it made them sneeze. I wonder where you'd end up if you sneezed. That'd be kind of an interesting one. Because we know that Harry Potter was supposed to go to Diagon Alley and ended up in Nocturne Alley, and I don't know how on earth the flu system ever figured those two out. Like out of... So what he said actually sounded like he was going diagonally. Which, I guess, maybe because the one leads on to the other, that if you go diagonally as a direction from Diagon Alley, you're going to end up in Nocturne Alley, maybe? I guess. But that Diagon Alley joke is just repetitive. Woohoo! You didn't get me in that case. The creeper sound, though, does... That one didn't have much of a hiss before it. The creeper sound and some of the other sounds like Enderman screams are actually pulling from a folder with like 3 or 4 different sounds in it, and then the bot pulls them out randomly. In the same way that you're not guaranteed to get the exact same hello every time you pop in. It seems to heavily weight, which one I think? It seems to almost weight certain ones for certain people, even though it's not intended to. Some days it seems like we get a lot of Mr. Bean. Other days we get an awful lot of Elmo from Sesame Street. All right. Okay, so we're just about at the top of the hour, and I'm fairly certain that the chicken thing was locked. It usually should have made a sound at the end of that, but I think I may have just missed it. All right, so we're gonna toss the eggs, get that out of the way. So then the winner would be if we get an egg that turns into a chicken. Otherwise, when I say egg on our face, that's referring to not having any success. Got it. That was kind of dumb. Okay, let's do it from here. That one won't count. Okay, it's this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I seriously not have... Being as it's a 1 in 8 chance, we did not get a chicken out of that. I honestly thought we would this time. So for those of you that voted out of luck, grab a towel, you guys are the winners. Normally it makes a sound at the end, so I think I must have just talked over it. My apologies to everybody. Let's see. Matching ones. All right. And as you can see on the screen there, we, as most others do, have a Discord just like everybody else. And so if there's any, suggestions, questions, likes, dislikes, commentary, things you want to keep discussing that we talked about in channel or came up in chat, that's a place to do so. You can also show me your ideas or things that you like, and pets, whatever floats your boat. And I need one more. Nope, not that one. Of course, I grabbed the first full one, don't I? Go this way. But it's always good to have feedback, because sometimes I'll do stuff that people will say, that was just ridiculous and boring, and, And other times they'll say, I really like the way such and such is turning out. So it's all good. Yes, well, the redeems are cheap, partly because, as you guys are noticing, people don't tend to use them. So for those that have been lurking for a while, you will have seen that it's usually fairly quiet around here, redeems-wise. Sometimes if I stay up too long, they'll get me with creepers and such. But frankly, people don't use them, which is part of why I made them cheap at one point, was to try and encourage it. But then there's people that still spend a whole ton of points. Or not, sorry, they still hoard a whole ton of points. So yeah, sometimes it's the personality of the streamer, and the vibe of the stream just doesn't feel like the right place. And the other time, sometimes people would rather just generally lurk, which is totally fine. And if they're lurking, then they may feel that stream redeems or whatever is just not their thing, and they break their lurk only to make a comment. How are we doing? All right, so I'm going to give a couple extra minutes overtime, not for long, just because some streamers do as I do and struggle with being exactly on the top of the clock, on the top of the hour. I am horrible at knowing how long time feels, which is part of why Fantastic Sherlock Fox keeps letting me know. And I see you, Mr. Creeper. There you go. All right, so either that or, our clocks are a little bit different by a couple minutes here and there. Wow, just a few skeletons. Let's go sleep in a safe spot. All right. Yeah, so there's a ton of redeems. That's okay. It's totally fine to stink at Hangman. I do too. The Hangman one doesn't have a sound for it, because if people notice it's playing, that's great. If they don't, that's great too. But I figure since I'm here, let's put this bit away. Organics. This one. Ores. That one. Hello, sir. Grass. Actually, these will fit in a box, so I'll just leave them there. Oh! Wow, just a few nasties. Okay. There, that should well and truly do it. Can't even see the world. I will say that that hole in the ground is probably the best jump scare I've had today. I also don't like gravel when I know there's caves underneath, but there's no mobs in them at the moment. It doesn't mean that won't change. I keep having this creepy feeling that if I cut off the block immediately above the gravel, it's all gonna fall. And I've had that happen. You go to place a block to fill something in, and all the gravel that was beneath just drops out. Now that I've said that, I got myself freaked out. Just got stupid. Alrighty. Oh, ads. Apologies, everybody. Ads. Aha! Fox, thank you for solving that one. Oops. Okay. So rather than going long, what have we got? Aha! I spy with my little eye a Britishman who has apparently gone live. Team effort. Okay. Let me just pick up this block. Just in case I forget to log out, things happen. So we did a little bit of trading and a little bit of peeling down. I've got some more that we can do off screen, so I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing tomorrow, but same time, same place. So on Thursdays, we do run 1 extra hour. So if you're starting at noon Eastern, we'll be there till 3 Eastern, as the schedule was showing earlier on. And yeah, anyway. So in the meantime, let's get the raid started, and we're going to go over to Bob, and then we'll say our specific thank yous to everybody.
Mischief managed.
Mischief was managed today, and I fell in a hole. It's all good. Alright, so there's the emotes floating around. If you're the emotes type person, feel free to grab one of the raid messages as applicable. The top one is for subscribers, the bottom is for everybody. Where am I here? Oh, yes. So thank you very much to Teddy Legend Gaming and ITT Tom for bringing your friends over. Also, thank you very much to Caring with Colors and Lady Out of Time for the follows. I want to thank everybody who spent clues today. That helps out and keeps things hopping. Thank you very much to our moderation team today, including Fantastic Sherlock Fox, Tiz for Truth, and Neon Traveler. We also enjoyed chat from Mama Bear 65, Bob Breen, Yellow, Gary, Poodle, ITT Tom, Springer Shadow, Teddy Legend, Bubbly Baby, ooh, Lady at a Time, Snowy Horned Owl, Terrier Darts, Caring with Colors, McLucky, Iron Knight, and Just Toby. If I missed saying hello to you, I do apologize for that, and if you were just lurking in the stream, I want to say thank you for that as well. You're always welcome to pop in, pop out, work lurk, home lurk, whatever. In the meantime, have yourselves a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.